What's going on, dudes? It is Kolosalus here. Sorry for my voice. I'm a little bit sick still, but I needed to get this video out to you guys. I pretty much what's it called? I promised it to you guys. So here it is. I noticed that Diablo 3 are doing good on my channel, so why not keep doing them? As you can see, rocking my Tritons. Oh yeah. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about Loot 2.0, and first of all, I wanted to kind of discuss what Blizzard means by the Loot 2.0, and then I wanted to discuss my opinions and kind of express my my concerns, not necessarily with the casual players, but also with the with the hardcore players like me, Modern, and Invis, people who play a lot and people who really spend a lot of time with Diablo. My next video is going to be some opinions and basically the news that the auction house is getting closed down, and so stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. It's not going to be like one of those other videos where they say auction house is getting shut down. Meh. I'm basically gonna again express what I think about it, express maybe some thoughts why they did it, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get some some discussion down below, hopefully. So yeah, let's just get straight into the Loot 2.0. So I've got some information here that basically the Loot 2.0 is a feature which they want to implement into the game. It's supposed to make the game more fun, more engaging. You're supposed to find more items. Well, not more items, but find more items which are better for you, as in the player you are, as in your character you are playing, which is one of the concerns. So you basically their thought is to drop less items, but drop them more epic and basically better. So they're kind of a build changes, and they are improving you as a character. So just to give you there. So they've been testing early build of Loot 2.0. This is this early build. This is nothing to be concerned about. If you're, this is going to change for sure. But I just want to kind of say it. So Josh Mosquera, who did the presentation, said standard run through Act 3, level 4 Paragon, Inferno, no monster power. Now you get about 253 white items, 399 blue items, 275 rares, and only one legendary. Which none of those is going to be an upgrade. To find an upgrade on higher levels, you have to play thousands and thousands of hours on single character to find an upgrade for yourself. If you're a good character, of course. Then in Loot 2.0, on the other hand, you have 75 items, but those 75 white items. With that, there's a reason which you can pick them up for. First of all, you can if you have enough like white items, you can turn them. You can somehow kind of mush them together and get this amazing rare item with a chance of legendary. Also, there will be a skill or like a affix on rings or any jewelry that there's a random chance of treasure goblin spawning, and he's gonna pick up those white items for you. And then once he picks up like 20, he basically says "Wahahaha" and drops an item, and it's either a rare item or a legendary item, and then he disappears, and then there's a chance again for him to appear and take those items for you again. So 75 items, much less than 253, which are useless. We didn't even bother looking at them. They're nothing. So now there's actually a reason you should pick up them for. 266 blue items. I don't really know why they still want to drop blue items. So I guess it's just for you, so you know that there's something dropping. So I'm not even gonna get into blue items. 83 rares. That's much less than 275 rares, you know, with our current loot. And you know, they really want to basically, those will implement smart drops. You know, those rares and legendaries after loot 2.0, there will be build changes. There will be upgrades or side grades to your already, you know, well-built character. You know, it's not guaranteed. Not every dropped rare, you know, will be your upgrade or side grade, but there will be you know, a big chance if you're like a mediocre player, if you're a mediocre character, you know, you're sitting there at 100,000 DPS and 20,000 life, and you know, there's a lot of upgrades for you there. And yes, so the smart drops are excuse me. So the smart drops are those 2 or 3 affixes at the end that are marked in yellow. And I'll show you a picture of a smart drop on the screen right now. And what they basically do, they're like they're specified for your build. So for example, you're playing Crusader, and the smart drop rare item drops for you. It's gonna have 2 or 3, or even 1, 2 or 3, you know, affixes that which are specified only for you. For example, you know, like 20 to some stuff. I don't know. Like, it basically makes your skills better, as in, you know your abilities. And then at the end we have 6 legendary items, and this is big. This is huge. You know, I think we all played through, you know, Act 3 online. You know, like the whole thing. It took us like 2.5 hours. We only dropped 1 legendary. Here it will take. He will drop 6 legendaries, and he said that, you know, each legendary will also have, you know, a chance to drop a smart, you know, be a smart drop, and but there will still be those, you know, like really rare legendaries that you will want to find. But it's kind of crap to me, as in, you know, legendaries will turn from something like you were playing for. It was one of the reasons you played for, to farm legendaries, you know, to get new legendaries, to sell them on auction house, which is what I'm going to talk in the next video about. And you have to find like, I don't know, like tactics to find legendaries. You know, you that's why people implemented the Act 1 run, Act 2 run. Of course, it is there, you know, to get your experience up and stuff, but it was mainly for the legendaries, and now they just throw them like it's nothing. That's just my opinion. Of course, he said there will be, you know, those more rare legendaries that you're gonna be wanting to, you know, to hunt for, to loot for and stuff. And I'm not really sure what to think about that. So in loot 2.0, there's also loot runs, which I discussed in my last video. If you want to check it out, then feel free. Right, my opinions time and my concerns time and stuff. So I think I talked about everything. Can you give me a second here? Oh yeah, I forgot to say that all legendaries will be able to drop low level or high level now. So for example, you are only able to drop an Echoing Fury for level 60, and right now you'll be able to drop them whatever level you are. So whatever level you are when you're dropping a legendary, it can be any legendary in a game. So that's one thing that they're gonna change. And the big thing about Diablo is gonna be the item binding. They don't want anyone to trade their items, trade their best items. They don't want anyone to sell them online or anything. You know, if the auction house is going, then you can't sell them at all. And the item binding is going to be big. It's going to be on pretty much any good item, any transmogrify item, any enchanted item, which I'm going to talk about in the next video, one of my next videos, which is going to be explaining the Mystic, the new artisan. So yeah, that's the 2.0. Let's just discuss what I think about it. I think it's good. I think it's really good that they want to make the game more fun and more engaging in a way that they never done before. They want to increase the amount of good items you drop, and every item has a chance of you dropping an upgrade instead of you have to play 1,000 hours to find a mere upgrade. Right now, the only way to upgrade it yourself right now is to go into auction house or real money auction house and get items there. But so I think it's good in that way, but I don't want them to throw legendaries out like it's nothing. I mean, for me at least, it's something that I worked for to get to a certain level where I can find legendaries efficiently. Where now, basically even on normal difficulty, you'll be able to drop legendaries like they're nothing, because when you kill a boss for first time, they have a main quest bosses. They have a 100% chance of dropping a legendary. That's how it is now. That's how it's gonna be now with Loot 2.0. So I don't really want them to throw, and I'm not really sure if it's gonna be, like legendary specified for that boss, or is it gonna be, a random legendary out of all legendaries. And I just don't want them to, to throw legendaries out like they were nothing. It's also going to take some of that fun away, for me at least, because what they said is, well, what they're doing is just making the game more casual. So you drop more legendaries, you feel better about yourself. Whereas there won't be any challenge anymore, at least for me, to, for example, challenge myself and my friends to whoever finds more legendaries. And I could find, I don't know, 30 legendaries in like 3, 4, 5 hours of playing Diablo right now. Whereas then I'll be able to drop hundreds and hundreds of of legendaries, which will be, I don't know. If you drop a lot of legendaries, then you're not going to use them. And if there's no auction house to sell them, then you might as well just sell them to your artisan, to your to a vendor, or make them through to crafting material. So they're gonna become worthless with auction house going, and with so many of them coming. I don't know if you really see my point, but I can't really see that happening. But I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that it will be good, and I really hope that we will have fun in Loot 2.0 and Reaper of Souls. It's coming out probably next, the spring coming, which is going to be about March time. Still a long time to wait. I can't wait myself. I really want to play. It's one of those games which I have to play, and I know I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna make a lot of videos, and it's gonna have super fun. Anyway, I've rabbled for too long. Thank you for watching. That was Loot 2.0 in. I was just discussing Loot 2.0 in Reaper of Souls. Thank you for watching. It was Kolosalus. Signing out. Peace. Next video soon.
As Nephilim trials, and Nephilim trials look very interesting. The Nephilim trials portals are located around the world for Nephilim to challenge their skills, to challenge their friends, as in other Nephilim. And those are, as I said, portals located around the world, and they are like challenge-based trials. So there are waves of